How do you write a badass character? A character who is so good they become fan favorites straight away. A character when on screen you can't help but anticipate what they'll do next. A character that you may not enjoy at first but inevitably will become one of your favorite characters. And one of those characters for me was Toji Fushiguro. Toji, to be honest, when he was first introduced in the story, talking to his client about the job of killing the star plasma vessel, he didn't look like anything special. His character design wasn't one that popped off immediately, and his demeanor also seemed just like your typical antagonist. He would appear here and there, seeming menacing and spooky, also sending bounty hunters after Gojo to try and weaken him, which kinda made him a bit sinister because he is the scheming type of antagonist, which tend to be the unsettling type of villains. But everything changed when he surprise attacked Gojo and stabbed him from behind. This moment right here was what cemented Toji for me as a badass character, and obviously the events that followed of him fighting against Gojo and Geto in a tactical fashion and defeating two of the most powerful characters in the Jujutsu Kaisen world. And these types of characters like Toji in fictional stories, ones who don't possess the orthodox abilities in their respective worlds but still exhale and find a way of being strong to the point of being one of the best. I really like these types of characters in stories. That's one of the reasons why Batman is so popular. Aside from his backstory and stuff, the reason that made Batman unique from many other superheroes is that he doesn't have superpowers like your typical hero, and he still stands on equal foot with the ones who do, if not even more. Also, Rock Lee in Naruto, who doesn't have ninjutsu but still is strong, he found a way to overcome the problem of not having any ninjutsu by finding another way, and that is so interesting. These types of characters have an instant appeal for me. Also, Zora in Black Clover, he didn't have the most flashy magic out there like some of these strong characters of the Black Clover world, but he still found a way and became strong, and that is one of the main reasons why Toji Fushiguro is so interesting as a character. He doesn't abide by the rules of the world, but there are some caveats behind the writing of these types of characters, since, let's be real here, a regular human cannot compete with superpowered beings, so the author needs to come up with reasons for it to make sense. The author needs to add a believable element for the character to be on par with the superpowered ones. Batman, even though he has no superpowers, he has unlimited resources due to his wealth, which justifies why he is on par with other heroes. Same goes for Rock Lee in Naruto. He was lucky to have a mentor in Gai Sensei who knows taijutsu, and in Toji's case, he's gifted with extreme physical attributes because of his lack of cursed energy. But there could be a problem when trying to justify how your human character can compete with the superpowered ones. It needs to make sense. And does it make sense in the case of Toji Fushiguro? Yes. Since every time in the power system of Jujutsu Kaisen when an attribute is withheld, it is gifted with another, similar to equivalent exchange. To gain something, you need to give something in return, and that is within the rulebooks of the Jujutsu Kaisen world. So when Toji gets up from debris unfazed, has superhuman speed, and also unfazed when he gets sent flying through walls without having cursed energy, I can accept it because it makes sense within the context of the Jujutsu Kaisen world. And the other appealing thing about Toji is his intelligence. Even though he is one of the strongest Jujutsu sorcerers in the world, he is very cautious and calculating. You'd think a man of that strength would be gung-ho and cocky like some of the members of his clan. but he's very cautious and calculating when it comes to doing his job. So when he is given a job that is out of his depth, such as killing the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer in the world, and he accepts, it becomes so fascinating to follow that segment of the story, because up to that point in the story, we know the absolute beast that Gojo is. Like, no character in the story can beat him, and that has been made abundantly clear. So when Toji accepts this job, you can't help but admire him. He is the underdog, and the thing that makes this even better is that all the characters in the Jujutsu Kaisen world think that Gojo is unbeatable. So we have to watch Toji try and prepare for Gojo, who is this unbeatable freak of nature. So guess when he started his preparation for Gojo? I'll give you a bit of time. Is it when he was given the job? That would make sense, right? No. This man right here has been on to Gojo since he was a kid. He is so dedicated to his job that any potential threat to him, he has his eyes on. How much impressive can this guy get? And the battle he had after he stopped Gojo and almost killed him, no, scratch that. He did kill Gojo, but Gojo being Gojo ended up surviving. But one of the greatest moments for me in this arc was when the Star Plasma girl got brutally murdered when she was just giving her heartwarming speech in front of Geto, and Geto was like, why are you here to Toji? Because everyone in the Jujutsu Kaisen world knows Gojo is the strongest, which he is, but the mad lad Toji just corrupts the system and defeats him. And imagine being Geto at that moment. The girl you've bonded with finally tells you that she wants to live, and she gets brutally murdered right in front of you straight after. And your best friend, who is the strongest in the world, is also murdered. The world in that instance has shattered in Geto's mind. In that moment when Toji replies casually, "He's dead," was just so cold, and the world at that moment has crumbled for Geto, and he has to fight this menace called Toji. Imagine having to fight Toji in that mental state, which he does, and he gets bodied for it. No wonder this was what started Geto's fall into madness. But still, Gojo is one of the strongest sorcerers in the world, so he is not dead and comes with a vengeance. And Toji is a smart and intelligent guy. He knew he shouldn't be fighting Gojo at that moment. This man, even when faced with a crazed strongest guy in the world, still knows what he should and should not be doing, but he doesn't follow his instincts and pays for it dearly. And that is the end of Toji's story. He comes in the Shibuya arc resurrected and all, but this is where he really died. And it's so interesting that he was Megumi's father, because their personalities nothing alike. And it was pleasant to see that Gojo didn't harbor any resentment towards Megumi, even though how dirty Toji did Gojo just goes to show how much of a cool person Gojo is. Another thing which makes Toji likable is that he's just a chill dude. Even though he's an assassin, he's just doing his job. He's doing the one thing he's good at, and it feels like he's lost his way, and it's hinted that is the case because of the flashback we get of his wife's passing. But regardless, Toji is still a chill dude who is just good at doing what he does, and it was a blast watching him try and kill one of the strongest sorcerers. And when he asks that dude who acted as a middleman between Toji and the cult that hired Toji, when he asked that middleman to eat lunch with him, it further emphasized how chill of a person he is. It was a small moment that made him a tad bit more feel human and relatable. And the amalgamation of all this stuff that I mentioned, the fact that he is a chill dude, that he has a strong work ethic, his tactics, and his intelligence is what certified Toji as a badass character. This is all I have to say. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers. Also make sure to turn on the notification button and like the video, and also don't forget to let me know your thoughts on Toji. And with that said, see you in the next one.